So you get drafted to the Jets. What is that fan base like before you got traded?
Before I got so when I got drafted.
Yeah, when you got drafted, a couple years there. Yeah,
great.
They're love like that.
I mean, they'll let you know when you fuck up.
There's no question. But they just seem like they're like on par with the Eagles.
Yeah. No, it's a very, I mean, they're devotional fans, man. Like there would be games where, you know, our season's not going great, and the stadium was, I mean, pretty solid. It was fun to play in, loud. Dude, it was a great fan base. Loyal.
Loved them.
But yeah, you know, things don't go well and they'll let you know about it.
Yeah.
Which I respect, honestly. Yeah, to your face, though.
Yeah, that's true. You're playing a little vanilla on me right now, and I know there's a little something behind that probably pissed you off. Those Jets fans.
I mean, yeah. You know, there's a lot that, you know, people would say stuff and, you know, but again, like I said, like when you're in the social media world and people are talking so much shit online, you respect it so much more when people say it to your face.
Yeah, there's only been a handful of times someone says something to my face.
Right.
But Jets fans really do it like that.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's gotta be tough. You're going to a little deli out there, grabbing a sandwich, and some guys
there was a place. So I love this place in New Jersey. I'm not gonna say the name.
Okay, yeah, no free shout outs. I love that.
100%, yeah. And I don't live there anymore. So but no, great people. But there would be people all the people that go there are Jets fans. Like they have like the old school like 80s Letterman jacket. Like, you know, I'm like, did you play for the Jets? They're like, nah, I'm just a big fan. And so they're
extra try hard
hats, like they're all the fireman ed guys. So no, but like great fans, but they'd be like, hey, what the fuck are we doing? Like, can we get the ball to, can we put Demaryius Thomas out there more often? Like when he catches the ball, he does something with it every time.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you're not wrong. Like I hear you, but he's dealing with some hamstring issues right now.
Right. Like, but they don't care about that at all.
No one knows about. You know what I mean? And so it's just stuff like that. But honestly, it's fun to have those conversations. You know what I mean? Because they're like critiquing like what we should do and strategy and stuff like that. The part that pisses me off is when people judge like my game, like how I'm playing. Then I'm like, hey bud, like go strap it up. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, you're a fan and I respect you being a fan and you can talk all the shit you want and I'm not going to do anything about it at the end of the day. But like, take it easy. Like what if I was like, hey, like the house you just worked on, piece of shit. Like, like, you're so bad at tiling. Like you should really go get another job. Really think about your profession. Yeah. You know, it's like sometimes you just want to say stuff like that, but you can't.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, I could.
Yeah,
I'm not going to.
No, I'm with you. I wouldn't say that either.
Yeah.
Yeah. It always sounds so good to think about because you're on that Twitter. You see somebody say something like,
yeah, like even now I feel like a coward. You know what I mean? Like, God damn, like
he said, now I feel like a coward.
Like that guy that's sitting here listening to that podcast, like that the Jets fans, like now I actually know what he wanted to say to me, but he didn't.
Yeah. Oh, there's an actual Tyler out there.
No, I don't know.
Probably was
He's
Carpenter.
Like,
yeah, dude, that is a fucking tough deal when people talk shit like that because they think they can do it. You go out to a bar and people say something to you and they're like, hey, why don't you guys do this instead? It's like, well, why aren't you the coach? Why are you doing this whole thing? Because they can't. Love the fans. I don't want to feel like I'm being harder than he is. You're being so nice. I feel like I'm being a little too much of an asshole right now.
Yeah, it's like when we were talking about Max earlier.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel bad about that too. I owe him a written apology for
Yeah.
just kind of shitting on him right away. You're like, oh, he's a great guy. I'm like, yeah, I bet he is.
Yeah, Max doesn't
Just
care.
playing both
He's
sides of the
good.
fence on you. So when you started hearing trade rumors about everything, how did that process go for you? Like, did they tell you, hey, we're thinking about trading you? Did you hear it from the media first? What was that whole process like?
They were just like, hey, we got to figure some stuff out. When I was leaving, this is exit interview, like right after the season, so they don't know anything. They might know what they want to do, but they don't know exactly how they're going to do it. So they just tell me, hey, we're gonna look at, you know, people in the draft and free agents, and like, you know, we'll be in touch. And so right when they said that, I was like, okay, like it's a wrap. So
And how'd that make you feel when you heard all that?
I was just like, you know, I think you guys are making a mistake. Obviously,
You told them that?
yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude. Nice work.
But like, you know, at the end of the day, it's not, you know, that's not my call. So if you know, they don't think I'm the guy for them, then, you know, it is what it is. But so I just kind of reached out to my agent. I was just like, hey, like, I'm not gonna pay attention. I'm gonna like not pay attention to social media at all. Just like let me know what happens. Like I was like, if you want to like tell me rumors, like I'm fine with that. Like rumors that are real, not just like bullshit. So yeah. So I was just like, let me know if anything changes. And then got a call. I don't even know when, but I think it was a little bit before the draft. And they were like, yeah, or it was from my agent, first of all. Literally, it was crazy. So my agent calls me. He's like, hey, like the Panthers are trading for you. It's going to come out here in a second. And like right as he's saying that, my phone rings. I get a call from Joe Douglas, the GM with the Jets. I was like, hey, like the GM's calling me. I got to pick this up real quick. And so Joe called me and very respectful. Just told me straight up what the deal was. And I was like, all right, you know, sounds good.
No, thank yous, nothing. You're just like, all right, see ya.
No, he was like, hey, we appreciate everything you've done for the organization ever since you've gotten here. But we're gonna, you know, move in a different direction.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So
that was it.
When we were talking about how like we like to get in front of things, like when somebody knows something that you don't, or you know that somebody knows something, when you're going through that process, when you talk to the team and they say, hey, we'll let you know how everything goes. And then between that and before the draft, you get traded. How are you processing those emotions of like wondering, because you know, you're not looking at social media, but at the same time, you know, there's stuff out there saying X, Y, and Z. Because I mean, it's a huge media market with the Jets. People talk about them all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough, dude. Cause like what are we doing?
I know.
I'm just kidding.
Fucking clown horn going off. I'm a very popular guy.
Yeah. I was joking, by the way.
I know you were. Don't worry. Hey, it's all good.
Taylor's like, I'm gonna kill this guy.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this dude, man. Get him out of here.
No, but it was weird because like, you know, I have that conversation, the exit interview, and then I just go about, you know, my business as usual, and I'm like, because they hired Robert Saleh, the new coach for the Jets, and I'm talking to the OC like Michael Floor and Matt's brother, and then Greg Knapp, you know, God rest his soul. But I mean, we were in conversation for, you know, up until I got traded, basically about the offense, what we're gonna do.
And so when so when they're calling you, talking about what they're gonna do, were you like, oh, I'm safe?
No, I mean, because I knew, you know, like I said in the exit interview, I was like, okay, I feel like these guys are leaning, you know, in a different direction. So I always knew that deep down, but you know, like anything I do, I was just like, I'm just gonna, you know, put everything I got into learning this new offense, and if it works out, it doesn't. You know, if it works out, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And that was just kind of my mindset going into it. I was like, I might as well like keep myself busy, learn the offense, and work out and do all the normal things that I do. And you know, because the worst thing is like sitting on something. You know, just sitting, you know, waiting to see what happens. It's like just keep yourself busy. That's how I kind of deal with stuff like that. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm a plow through right in the middle guy. I got to worry about and figure it out. I gotta know what the hell is going on in my life, dude. But I respect that too, though. I respect what you're talking about. Yeah. You know, look at us back on the same page.
100%.
You insulted my phone and me, and now look at us. We're back to being best friends again.
Just so popular.
I love it. It's so popular. I have 3 text messages. I think they're all from my wife.
I hope you guys like this clip. If you want to continue to be for the boys, you need to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share with a friend, and check out our playlist. We have all the links right here on the screen. As always, biggest of hugs and tiniest of kisses. Also, go check out the full episodes, but always for the boys.